Southern California, a possibility around that time. We'll look at that in the full forecast. Today, though, like yesterday, above normal numbers for the valley, plenty of 80s instead of the 69-degree normal for Palm Springs. Yeah,
that's quite high, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
My goodness, what's causing that dramatic shift?
High pressure. Basically sitting over the top of us, jet stream well to the north of us. Yeah, it's just allowing those temperatures to rise. And we'll look more on that in the full forecast.
Okay, see you in a bit. Thanks, Chair. On to our top story this morning. Last week, we reported on Palm Desert Mayor Pro Tem Joe Predetto's new proposal to rescind policies recognizing Pride Month. Well, the City Council has a special meeting this afternoon to address that proposal. NBC Palm Springs' Brett Rosen starts us off.
Local California Assemblyman Greg Wallace during the weekend sent out a press release to denounce Palm Desert Mayor Pro Tem Joe Predetto's new proposal to eliminate LGBTQ banners at City Hall. In the statement, Wallace saying in part, quote, "I urge the Palm Desert City Council to stand on the right side of history and vote down this divisive proposal." And with Greg Wallace, other locals feel the same.
To me, it just feels very homophobic, and it feels like it goes against whatever the Coachella Valley is about. It's very inclusive here. Palm Springs is known to be a very gay city and very inclusive, and so I don't know why Palm Desert would want to be excluded from that or not be opening to, you know, gays and lesbians.
Banning those symbolic flags seemed to me like going in the other direction, which is going to exclude other people. I say leave it alone.
The proposal came out of last Thursday's City Council meeting, and the next day, Predetto would interview with us saying the point was to bring people together.
When you focus on differences, you get division. If you focus on similarities, you get unity.
And while some locals disagree, some see where he's coming from.
Personally, I think it makes sense. I think that especially for government buildings, seems like the only flags that should be flown would be like government oriented, probably. In today's world, I mean, anybody can shop or go into any restaurant or business. There's no exclusion.
And as the City Council will have a special meeting Tuesday afternoon to discuss the new proposal, Joe Predetto says he believes this is the way to end what he calls the divisiveness in Palm Desert.
And my strategy is to make sure City Hall remains a neutral place so that we don't elevate one speech over the other. Because I do know that the more you focus, a strategy of focusing on our differences is going to get us division.
And that was our Brett Rosen reporting. Well, today's special City Council meeting is slated for 1:30 this afternoon. Courageous Resistance and Indivisible of the Desert are planning to attend the meeting to speak against the potential reversal of the Pride Month commemorations. Our Brett Rosen will be out there at that meeting as well. We'll have all that coverage for you on our website and our social media, as well as tonight at 5 and 6, so stay tuned for that. The Palm Springs Police Department played a supportive role in stopping what the FBI and Justice Department said was a planned New Year's Eve terror plot in Southern California. At a news conference Monday morning, prosecutors said 4 people were arrested last Friday, accused of preparing to test improvised explosive devices in the Mojave Desert ahead of the planned bombings. Authorities believe that the suspects planned to bomb 5 targets across Los Angeles and Orange counties. Though the targets were not identified at the conference. Investigators said the operation was part of a multi-department collaboration.
To our community, I know hearing about these incidents like this can be unsettling, especially in the light of the recent Brown University mass shooting and the Sydney, Australia terrorist attack. But today serves as a powerful reminder that strong collaboration between federal, state, and local law enforcement can prevent violence before it occurs.
Well, one of the many departments involved was the Palm Springs Police Department, with Police Chief Andy Mills making a brief appearance at the conference. According to Mills, Palm Springs Police played a supportive role in that case. Mills clarified that the Coachella Valley was not in danger of being a target in the investigation.
I just want our community to know that this gives me hope. It gives me hope because of the unified effort of all of law enforcement, from the Sheriff's Office to LAPD, San Bernardino Sheriffs, and the FBI, working together to make sure that people like this are removed from the community so they can be prosecuted by the U.S. Attorney's Office to make sure that all of us can live in peace.
Mills continued to thank the FBI's effort in taking quick action. Again, Mills clarifying with the police that the Palm Springs Police Department was only involved in logistics and that the desert was not a potential target in this alleged attack. Authorities now say the death of a pedestrian hit by a car in Palm Springs over the weekend was not a hit and run. In fact, police were called just before 11 o'clock Sunday morning to Highway 111 between Tipton Road and Snow Creek Road, where a deceased person was found along the road. Investigators determined the collision actually happened around 3:20 in the morning on Saturday when a driver in a white Toyota truck hit what was believed to be an object in the road. The car's OnStar system automatically called 911. The driver was injured, cooperated with investigators, and was taken to a hospital. Police say the driver was not impaired and did not leave the scene. The pedestrian's identity is being withheld pending notification of family. We turn now to the death of Rob Reiner that we told you about on Monday. Their son, Nick Reiner, is now behind bars in connection with Rob Reiner and Michelle Reiner's deaths. Rob and Michelle Reiner were found dead in their home on Sunday with stab wounds, a source close to the family told NBC News. Well, the Reiner family posed together on the red carpet for the September premiere of his film Spinal Tap 2. It was not immediately known if the 32-year-old Nick Reiner has legal representation at this time. The death of Rob Reiner has shocked Hollywood stars and his fans across the world. He built a huge reputation through acting and producing and directing a string of hit movies in the 80s and 90s, as well as the classic 1970s television series All in the Family. Our NBC Palm Springs' Caitlin Kelly spoke with actress Jane Lynch at the Plaza Theater, who knew Rob and Michelle well.
I knew Rob socially, and he's we're gonna miss him. He was a really great guy. He was really kind, and he was more of a warrior for gay rights than I could ever be. I mean, he was such a giver, and his wife was so wonderful too. The two of them together were really great, and I'm sending love to all their kids and everybody who knew them and loved them.
Well, Reiner was scheduled to appear at the Plaza Theater this evening. It was for an event called An Evening with Rob Reiner, presented by Palm Springs Speaks. We spoke to Palm Springs Speaks on Monday about the news.
It's just really a tragic event. And forget about us and the speaker series, you know, just tragedy. It's just really horrific. And we're just really heartbroken for him and his family.
The Palm Springs Speaks organization said on social media yesterday that they are in the process of reaching out to ticket holders in order to issue full refunds for the event. Let's head back outside. This is a live look from our Agua Caliente Casino camera in Palm Springs. Jerry's in the Weather Center with a look at your forecast for today. Hi, Jerry.
Yeah, it seemed like an exceptionally warm day yesterday. In fact, we set a record in Palm Springs. More on that coming up in the full forecast. Already 60 degrees. Winds a little breezy, 25% relative humidity right now, 43 at Big Bear, 56 degrees at Yucca Valley, 59 clear skies, 29 Palms, Indio at 56 degrees, Coachella 60 right now, 60 degrees at Cabazon, Whitewater, Banning, Beaumont. We'll throw that one in there too. As far as temps, though, will be above normal again today. A few advisories to tell you about around Southern California, most notably an air quality alert not for the valley but to our west. A wood-burning ban in effect there, and a dense fog advisory from L.A. to San Diego. Yeah, the coastal counties got thick fog there, visibility down to a quarter mile. 83 to 87, it's going to be another warm one for the Coachella Valley area. We'll see some mixing clouds of moving in and out of the area, so warm and dry today under partly cloudy skies. Dew points in the 30s. It'll be another dry day at the surface with these numbers. 85 degrees in Palm Springs, 86 Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, 85 La Quinta, 82 at Desert Hot Springs. Tomorrow, still up there. Mostly sunny skies Wednesday, 84 for Palm Springs, 83. Lots of sunshine Thursday. We do have some changes coming up. Maybe some rain in Southern California around the holidays. I'll explain. Full forecast and 7-day on the way.
All right, Jerry, thanks. Well, on Wednesday, La Quinta High School will be honoring late wrestling coach Tom Jenkins by dedicating its gymnasium in his name. Coach Jenkins died in his battle against cancer back in 2013 at the age of 46 years old. The ceremony will take place at La Quinta High School's gym after the junior varsity boys and girls wrestling matches against Rancho Mirage at around 5:30 Wednesday night. The evening will also include alumni night, welcoming former Blackhawks back to campus to reconnect, celebrate, and cheer on today's student athletes. Desert Sands Unified School District said in the announcement of the dedication that Coach Jenkins' leadership, mentorship, and unwavering commitment left an enduring legacy on Blackhawk athletics and the school community. The Coachella Valley Rescue Mission is holding its annual toy giveaway on Thursday and are still accepting new unwrapped toys. The organization anticipates around 5,000 children to be present from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Thursday morning. To make it a success, CVRM is asking for new toys for boys and girls ranging in age from infants to teenagers. You can drop off donations directly to the nonprofit's Van Buren Street Center in Indio. It's time now for Where in the Valley, where we show you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley and you guess where it is. So let me show you that photo. Do you know where this is? You'll have a little time to think about this one. We're going to reveal it at the end of our broadcast, and I'll give you a little hint before we get there. Coming up on your morning news, your Coachella Valley Firebirds are back on home ice this week. We'll have your matchups right after the break. And a little later on, we take a look at your top business headlines for today. But first, we're going to head back outside. Let's take a live look here at our Agua Caliente Casino camera in Rancho Mirage. A little bit of traffic out there to start your morning, and it looks like it's going to be another gorgeous day in the valley in December. Hope you get out and enjoy the day. Jerry's got your full 7-day forecast straight ahead.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course, committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 6.
It's time now for Your Health Today, brought to you by Inland Empire Health Plan. The Food and Drug Administration has approved a new drug that can help millions of postmenopausal women regain their sex drive. The drug is called Addyi. Sprout Pharmaceuticals makes the drug, and its founders said the FDA's approval is a major shift in changing how women's sexual health is understood. The new drug will address a condition called hypoactive sexual desire disorder in women under the age of 65. Women who experience HSDD have a low sexual desire. The FDA first approved Addyi in 2015 for premenopausal women. 6 years later, Health Canada approved Addyi for expanded use in postmenopausal women. New plans are emerging to keep healthcare costs from skyrocketing for millions of Americans. Lawmakers are scheduled to start their holiday breaks at the end of this week, and certain Obamacare subsidies are set to expire while they're on recess. Leaders of the two parties are largely at an impasse. Now, some centrist Republicans and a handful of Democrats are working on compromises in both chambers. In the House today, a bipartisan group is taking steps to try to force a floor vote on their plan. It would extend the subsidies, but with stricter income caps and new fraud prevention measures. In the Senate, a bipartisan group that met last night is considering a way to extend the subsidies with reforms. As we inch closer to the holidays, experts say it's especially important to protect your mental health. Mandy Gaither talks to a therapist about how to set healthy, clear boundaries as you get ready for large family gatherings.
It's a time of togetherness, joining with family and friends to celebrate the holidays. But it can also be a season of worry and dread.
Boundaries are really important for maintaining and protecting our peace.
Licensed therapist Jody Baumstein with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta says setting a boundary isn't about creating distance. It's about staying connected, but with healthy limits. So she says to be proactive and use clear language to set a boundary before they get together in order to avoid conflict. And keep that message consistent. For example, that a certain topic is off limits. And then accept that you can only control your response to things.
We also spend a lot of mental energy thinking about what the other person is doing, but we don't have control over them.
Baumstein says you don't have to explain why you're saying no to an invitation you feel you can't handle. Again, use clear language. But if you do go to an event, be prepared to enforce your boundaries. For example, if someone brings up a topic you've deemed off limits, you might start with a gentle reminder, but also have a plan on how you'll handle the situation if your boundaries are violated.
If it comes up again, I'm going to end the conversation. Or if it comes up again, I'm going to leave the room. Or if needed, if it comes up again, I'm going to leave.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And now, NBC Palm Springs Sports, powered by Agua Caliente Casino.
Your Coachella Valley Firebirds are back on home ice this week. They're slated for 2 games at Acrisure Arena. The first is on Wednesday against the San Jose Barracuda and Friday against the Bakersfield Condors. The team sits in 5th place in the Pacific Division with just 3 points separating them from 2nd place. They'll be without Ben Myers, who was called up to Seattle, and J.R. Avon, who's listed week to week with a lower body injury. The most anticipated game of the season is Friday. That's the annual Teddy Bear Toss. Look at that. Puck drops at 7 o'clock for that game. Fans are encouraged to bring as many stuffed animals as they can to throw onto the ice when the Firebirds score their first goal of the game. Those teddy bears then go to first responders who give them to kids at the scene of a traumatic event. Well, the Firebirds will host a pop-up event outside Acrisure Arena this afternoon. If you'd like to go, it's Fuego's Season of Giving from 4 to 8 p.m. If you bring a teddy bear to the event, they'll have access to $27 tickets for the remaining Firebirds home games. Tickets are still available for Friday night as well. You can head over to cvfirebirds.com. Let's head over to Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at what's ahead in your forecast. Jerry?
Yeah, the NBC Holiday Countdown calendar. Well, the nights are getting longer. At least 5 more days of that before winter begins. And 9 days until Christmas. What about that Christmas forecast? Well, let's take a look at the ornaments here. 69 degrees at Cabazon, 70 Desert Hot Springs, 71 Indio, Palm Desert 72, 64 for 29 Palms. Yucca Valley gets 61 degrees for a high, 72 at Palm Springs, and a few clouds there. Partly cloudy skies on the 25th. Fall forecast next.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate.
Yeah, looking at clear skies over the valley. That'll change a little bit later today as clouds begin to move in. As far as yesterday, we set a record high in Palm Springs. I was a little off with our forecast. 3 off. I said 86. Instead, we hit 89. Broke the record of 86 degrees set back in 1980. So yeah, yesterday was unusually warm in the valley. Well, temps are going to be about 15 degrees above normal again today. 55 Yucca Valley, 56 Indio, 66 degrees at Thousand Palms, Banning 61 right now. Winds a little breezy, but that's about it. Light winds around the valley, and that'll be the case later today. Do have a couple advisories out there. Air quality alert, not for the valley, but San Gorgonio Pass into the Inlet Empire to the coastline. Wood burning ban in effect below 3,000 feet. Also, a dense fog advisory. LA to San Diego. The community, the counties near the coast are under that advisory. Visibility down to a quarter mile. That expires at 9 o'clock this morning. As far as radar, nothing happening over Southern California. Much of the Southwest. You got to look to Northern California for some precipitation there. We do have a ridge of high pressure, which is still with us. That's what brought us the record high temp in Palm Springs yesterday. It'll ensure those numbers are going to be in the middle 80s. And we'll see some clouds moving in, mostly high-level clouds in and out of the area. A mix of sun and clouds today with these highs. 85 degrees. Again, the normal high for Palm Springs today is 69. So, yeah, several degrees above normal there. 86 Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, 82 at Desert Hot Springs today. Overnight lows above normal there, too. We should be in the middle 40s for overnight lows. Instead, 57 degrees for Palm Springs, 49 at Indio tonight. High pressure still hanging on tomorrow, ensuring those numbers will again be in the middle 80s. We'll see plenty of sunshine Wednesday. Warm and dry day for us in the Coachella Valley. On Wednesday, Tomorrow, 84 degrees in Palm Springs, Indio, 85 La Quinta, Rancho Mirage, and Cathedral City. So yeah, another warm one. Wind's not really an issue over the next several days, very light around the valley, and surface moisture kind of hanging steady. We'll see dew points in the 30s today and tomorrow, near 40 on Thursday and Friday for most of the Coachella Valley. And the best shot of rain, at least for the next 7 days, will be on Sunday north of us. But the best shot of rain, at least for this month, what's left of it, 66 to 70 degrees on Wednesday, Christmas Eve. We could see a low pressure center bringing some precipitation north and west of us. 72 degrees is all you're going to get for high on Christmas Eve for Palm Springs. Comfort Air 7-day forecast today, middle 80s, mix of sun and clouds, mostly sunny Wednesday and Thursday with mostly sunny skies. Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday.
Yum, yum.
Anyway, holiday calendar here brought to you by One Coachella Valley. My job is to let you know some of the silly holidays that are happening today, December 16th, 2025. Oh, first of all, I got to say, it's Joyce Bulifant Day.
Aww.
The actress and very good friend of NBC Palm Springs is celebrating her birthday today, and we love you, Joyce.
Yes.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
Yes.
National Stupid Toy Day is today. It's relative, but what do you think were some of the dumb toys in the past?
Aren't they all?
Pet Rocks, of course, comes to mind.
Mr. Potato Head.
Mr. Potato Head, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
It's like,
Six
what?
Finger, do you remember Six Finger?
No.
No, it was like a plastic thing you put here, and it was a gun. It shot darts and things like that.
Oh, really? I don't remember that. Jared,
Six Finger, Six Finger.
Yeah, Jerry.
Six Finger, man alive. How did I ever get along with five? I remember the jingle.
How did we survive all those
yeah,
violent
exactly.
toys?
I know, right?
Yeah, Stupid Toy Day. Also, it's National Chocolate Covered Anything Day.
Yes, I
I'll
agree.
take it. Yum.
From candy bars and pretzels to fruit and insects, if it's covered with chocolate,
No.
go
Bacon.
for it.
Not insects.
Chocolate covered bacon?
Chocolate covered bacon is
that a
amazing.
thing?
Oh, I've never had that. Have you had chocolate covered crickets or any bugs?
No.
I've never. Look, you're looking at me like I have. I have not, but
Heard
it's
about
a thing.
that,
It's
but
a
no.
thing.
It's also Barbie and Barney Backlash Day. It was a time, apparently, when some people were tired of those two things, Barney and Barbie.
They should add the
they had a
brats
day
there.
made.
Oh yeah, the brats.
Right.
Yes, remember
So,
those?
yeah, Barbie and Barney. We have a question for each
Really?
today in today's pop quiz. Here's the
What?
first of two. Barbie question here. Barbie is a fashion doll which was created by Ruth Handler in 1959. According to Barbie novels printed in the 60s, Barbie hails from the fictional town of Willows, Wisconsin, and her full name is what? A, Barbara Elizabeth Davis, B, Barbara Margaret Thompson, or C, Barbara Millicent Roberts?
Wow. First of all, thank you for putting this in. I can't believe I've had Barbie my whole life and have never heard of this. I mean, she has a full name, Jerry?
Yes.
Wow.
And a passport to go with it.
No.
Yes.
And I went to the Barbie Museum in LA too.
And you didn't
And I didn't even see this. How would that happen?
Letters, please.
Let's see. I'm going to say, actually, I'm going to go with C.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to do C too.
Well, either A or C, I think.
Get an A, B, A.
We're all over the map here today. Wow.
A lot of C's, though. The C's got it right.
Yay!
Barbara Millie Roberts
I was
is the
thinking
correct
Millicent
answer.
was like an old school name.
Very
but
old school,
I love it.
Do you know your Barney? Here we go.
No.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Although Barney the dinosaur was created in the 80s, Barney made his first appearance as part of a children's television series, Barney and Friends, in 1992. I love you. You love me.
We love you. There you go.
Barney.
Good one.
Barney is a purple anthropomorphic creature roughly modeled after this type of dinosaur.
Ooh.
A, Brontosaurus. B, Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or C, Velociraptor. Control room. What is Barney?
Don't show him.
Got a B?
Manny.
Got a B? Got a B?
Manny's not giving it away this week.
Yeah, everybody got it right. B.
Woo!
Did pretty good today.
Hey,
so
100%.
Don't show them,
Don't
Manny.
you show them. No. High five. Yeah.
Give yourself a round of applause back in a minute.
It's a good day.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Now, connecting the Valley, this is NBC Palm Springs at 6.
Welcome back on this Tuesday, December 16th. I'm Mary Strong. Jerry will join us from the Weather Center in just a bit. But first, a look at your top stories this morning. The Palm Springs Police Department played a supportive role in stopping what the FBI and Justice Department said was a planned New Year's Eve terror plot in Southern California. At a news conference Monday morning, prosecutors said 4 people were arrested last Friday, accused of preparing to test explosive devices in the Mojave Desert ahead of the planned bombings. Authorities believe that the suspects planned to bomb 5 targets across Los Angeles and Orange County, though the specific targets were not identified at the conference. Investigators said the operation was part of a multi-department collaboration.
To our community, I know hearing about these incidents like this can be unsettling, especially in the light of the recent Brown University mass shooting and the Sydney, Australia terrorist attack. But today serves as a powerful reminder that strong collaboration between federal, state, and local law enforcement can prevent violence before it occurs.
One of the many departments involved was the Palm Springs Police Department, with Police Chief Andy Mills making a brief appearance at the conference. According to Mills, Palm Springs Police played a supportive role in the case. Mills clarified that the Coachella Valley was not one of the targets.
I just want our community to know that this gives me hope. It gives me hope because of the unified effort of all of law enforcement, from the Sheriff's Office to LAPD, San Bernardino Sheriffs, and the FBI, working together to make sure that people like this are removed from the community so they can be prosecuted by the U.S. Attorney's Office, to make sure that all of us can live in peace.
Mills continued to thank the FBI's effort in taking quick action. Again, Mills clarifying that the Palm Springs Police Department was only involved in logistics and that the desert was not a potential target in the planned attack. Palm Desert City Council will be holding an emergency meeting this afternoon to discuss Mayor Pro Tem Joe Pradetto's new proposal to rescind policies recognizing Pride Month. It's slated for 1:30 this afternoon. Courageous Resistance and Indivisible of the Desert are planning to attend the meeting to speak against the potential reversal of the Pride Month commemorations. Our Brett Rosen will be at that meeting, and we'll have updates on our website and social media, and of course our full coverage tonight at 5 and 6. An annual Hanukkah menorah lighting event was held in Sacramento, California last night, but this year's event took on a deeper meaning because of the horrific attack on Hanukkah celebrations in Australia. NBC's Cecil Hannibal reports.
Mazel Tov! The Chabad of Sacramento holding its annual menorah lighting. A time of celebration for Sacramento's Jewish community. You may not understand these lyrics.
Together we will push the darkness out of this world.
But the message behind these words are clear.
The good will prevail. As dark as it is, especially now we're only 24 hours away from the massacre in Sydney.
Rabbi Mindy Cohen leading tonight's event in the aftermath of Sunday's terror attack at a Hanukkah celebration in Australia, held by one of his mentors.
It's devastating because I traveled a lot to Sydney. I learned a lot with Rabbi Ullman. He's my mentor and a friend. And I was talking to him an hour before the shooting.
And he'd soon find out that one of the 15 victims was also a fellow rabbi and a family friend.
I had a personal relationship with him. It's hard to believe he's gone.
We mourn the lives taken.
As Jewish communities around the world begin to mourn,
there's fear, but I'm glad that I'm here.
Many say fear cannot hold them back.
If I can't come to my state's capital and light a menorah, if I can't go to a Hanukkah party on a beach, what's the point in living if I can't be myself, if I don't have freedom to practice my religion?
You know, you do want to hide, but at the end of the day, if you hide, then they win.
Which is why the rabbi believes this year's menorah lighting is more important than ever before.
When there is darkness, you don't coward. You're not afraid. You stand up and do more light, do more kindness. That's the only way to combat evil.
Such an important message during this time. That was NBC's Cecil Hannibal reporting. We're going to turn to some business headlines this morning. Ford Motors is expected to face $20 billion in charges, and PayPal is applying to be a bank. Here's CNBC's Frank Holland with details.
Wall Street's pointed towards a lower open ahead of an onslaught of economic data this week, starting with the jobs report today, which was delayed because of the government shutdown. It includes numbers for November and October, although there will be no unemployment rate included in the October report. The data is expected to show the labor market continues to slow as employers pull back on hiring. Stocks closing in the red yesterday, pressured by losses in tech and AI names. Ford expects to take a nearly $20 billion charge, largely tied to its electric vehicle business, as the automaker retreats in the face of sinking demand. Ford has lost $13 billion on EVs since 2023. It plans to boost its lineup of gas-powered cars while also shifting to hybrid and extended range EVs that include onboard gas engines. PayPal applies to become a bank, looking to take advantage of the Trump administration's openness to fintech companies entering the banking system. If approved, PayPal's bank would help the firm boost lending to small businesses. It's also interested in offering customers interest-bearing savings accounts. With your CNBC Morning Business Report, I'm Frank Holland.
Well, earlier we showed you a photo of a location somewhere in the Coachella Valley, and I told you I'd show you that photo again and give you a little hint before we reveal it at the end of our broadcast. So here's the photo, and here's the hint. You can find this gallery in Rancho Mirage. Think about it. We'll tell you more about this special location coming up later in our broadcast. Up next on your morning news, Manny the Movie Guy joins us in studio with a look at a new rom-com called Regretting You. But first, we're going to head back outside. This is a live look at your Agua Caliente Casino camera in Rancho Mirage. Look at those beautiful pinks and blues on the horizon this morning. What a great way to wake up this morning. I hope you get out and enjoy that beautiful view. Meteorologist Jerry Steffen will have your full AccuWeather forecast for you straight ahead.
Yeah, clear skies, Agua Caliente Casino Cam view right now. We'll see some sunshine, but a few clouds moving in and out of the area. More on that coming up. Yesterday, we set a record. Yes, 89 degrees. That smashed the old record of 86 degrees set back in 1980, and we'll see some middle 90s again today. As far as records, we'll check that out. Will we tie one today? Well, stay tuned. 50 degrees at Yucca Valley, 66,000 Palm, 60 Palm Springs, and 54 at Banning right now. Winds under 10 miles an hour for the most part, although a 12-mile-an-hour gust out of the north at the airport. But winds won't be an issue. Air quality alert, yeah, that has been posted, not for the valley, but San Gorgonio Pass, Inland Empire to the coastline. We do have a wood-burning ban in effect for those areas because we want to keep those particulate matters at a low level. Also add to that a dense fog advisory, L.A. County down to San Diego County beaches. That expires at 9 o'clock this morning. Nothing in radar over Southern California, much of the southwest quiet right now. The closest we see rain falling right now will be in northern California got a frontal boundary that'll stay to the north of us. High pressure and control of our forecast. And like yesterday, we'll see above normal numbers. A lot of middle 80-degree numbers. Again, to remind you, 69 degrees is the normal high for Palm Springs. So we're going to be well above that today and the next couple of days in our future. 85 today under partly cloudy skies for Palm Springs. The record 90, not going to be close to that. 86 degrees at Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage. 85 La Quinta, 82 Desert Hot Springs. Overnight lows will be above normal. We'll see some 40s and 50s, but again, keep in mind, we should be in the middle 40s for overnight lows instead, 50s for most of us in the valley. High pressure hangs on again another day. Mostly sunny skies, low to middle 80s for the Coachella Valley. 84 degrees tomorrow under sunshine of Palm Springs. 85 Cathedral City, La Quinta. All right, as far as winds, not going to be an issue heading through Friday. Very light and breezy, that's about it. Surface moisture basically steady as well. 30-degree dew points, around 40 degrees Thursday and Friday. Next best chance of rain over the next 7 days will be on Sunday, but it all stays well to the north of us, nothing for Southern California. When will we see rain? Well, right now, according to the latest GFS forecast, it'll be on Christmas Eve. A disturbance swinging through the area will bring some precipitation, snow for the mountains, but nothing for valley. Matter of fact, most of the action to the west and north of us, and cooler weather comes with that disturbance and cloud cover. 72 degrees on Christmas Eve for a high. That's actually close to normal. Comfort Air 7-day forecast, middle 80s today with a mix of sun and clouds. A lot of sunshine Wednesday and Thursday. Palm Springs peaks at 84 both afternoons.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Well, Manny is here early. He normally joins us on Friday. I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, thank you. So am I.
And I was listening to somebody say, we don't have enough rom-coms, and this is a new one coming out.
This one, yes, this is a new rom-com, but this is, at its heart, it's turning tragedy around, and it's the theme of the film Regretting You. I spent some time with Allison Williams, who stars as a mom undergoing grief while raising a teenage daughter. Take a look.
Don't turn around, Clara. What are you doing?
Come here a sec.
I'm already running late.
Please? And a big, big, big congrats on Regretting You. Your performance anchors the film. I love it.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Thank you.
Where is Clara?
Hey, Aunt Jenny.
Hey, Claire Bear.
Guess who just spent the last half hour with the coolest guy in school?
So take us from the very beginning. What got you interested to join the cast as Morgan Grant, the mom who feels defined by sacrifice and self-doubt?
Wow, I love that description of her. I read the script first and I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the story, the way it felt to read Morgan herself as a person, all of these characters. And then I read the book and I fell even more in love with the whole project. And I just thought, like, this is exactly the movie that my friends described to me that they're looking for when they're trying to find something to watch or go to a theater on a date night.
Life can have a funny way of surprising you. My mom got pregnant with me when she was 18. She and my dad were high school sweethearts. My Aunt Jenny also ended up with her high school boyfriend, Jonah. I thought we would be one big happy family forever. But the universe had other plans.
At its heart, especially with your character, I think, the film talks about second chances while navigating through tragedy, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the pain of grief is undeniable and is in some ways permanent, but after a loss like that, there is always a vacuum left behind. And that's not to say it's always a role that can be filled with someone else. It just means that life is shifting around and allowing space for something else to happen.
Claire Grant!
Can't be good.
Get in the car! 1 second.
I just don't want to forget them. My mom's trying to make it like my dad never even existed.
So
Thank you.
big congrats and regretting you again. Sweet and heartfelt and charming, just like Allison Williams.
Oh, thank you. I want some of this Palm Springs energy. I'm jealous.
But I'll never spend 1 second regretting you. You deserve to be happy. No regrets, right? Everywhere, everything.
Regretting You is now available to rent or own on digital. Now, I wanted to take the time here to talk about the death of Rob Reiner over the weekend. His influence in Hollywood is immense, stemming from his iconic acting as Meathead in All in the Family, groundbreaking directing of classics like This Is Spinal Tap, Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, and When Harry Met Sally, and his co-founding of Castle Rock Entertainment, which launched successful shows like Seinfeld. He shaped popular culture with comedies and dramas, established new film genres like mockumentaries, modern rom-coms, and used his platform for significant political activism, leaving a legacy as a creative pillar and social advocate. And it's a shame that one of the last films that Rob Reiner co-wrote and directed, the super funny Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, only did a modest box office take. The long-awaited sequel to the iconic mockumentary, This Is Spinal Tap, opened in theaters on September 12th and only made a total of $5.8 million at the box office. It's a shame because this one is as funny and brilliant as the first. Rob Reiner returns as documentarian Marty DeBurgi, who's been unemployed in Hollywood since the first film. So he's persuaded to once again follow the band, The Spinal Tap, for one final concert. Big-name stars like Paul McCartney and Elton John showed up for support. And if you missed Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues in theaters, you can now stream it in all its glory on HBO Max. Oh, one more thing, the final film of the franchise, Spinal Tap at Stonehenge, the final finale, will be released next year. The concert film will document the band's historic performance at the actual Stonehenge. The film has been shot and completed with Rob Reiner as the director, but no official release date as of yet. We'll update you as soon as we find out.
I mean, all of Hollywood is just so shocked. He will be so missed. My dad actually worked with him on All in the Family. My dad wrote and won lots of awards for the show and was good friends with him. And it's just so sad. I mean, it's shocking when someone as iconic as Rob Reiner passes away so abruptly and so tragically. I mean, he had such a beautiful life, he and his wife.
And we're left to appreciate all the wonderful things that he did, you know, especially in the movies. I, as a movie guy.
And what was one of your favorite movies he did?
You know, really, Misery.
Ooh,
yeah, you know
that was a good one.
He started the whole Stephen King rejuvenation. I mean, he created the movie Stand By Me based on a non-horror Stephen King novel. And then Misery Followed. It's a little it's a thriller, but he brought Kathy Bates out into the world. And she won the Best Acting Oscar for that
Yes,
role.
that's right. I forgot he did that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, he will be sorely missed.
And you as a rom-com lover, of course, When Harry Met Sally,
yes,
right?
Oh, I mean, such iconic movies, and he and his wife will be very missed.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, Manny.
Thank you.
Let's take a live look outside at our Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. This always puts a smile on my face. I hope it does for you too. We'll be right back with a recap of your weather forecast and your top local headlines. Stay here with us. Here's a quick recap of your top local stories. Palm Desert City Council will be holding a special meeting this afternoon to discuss Mayor Pro Tem Joe Perdetto's new proposal to rescind policies recognizing Pride Month. It's slated for 1:30 this afternoon. Our Brett Rosen will be out there at that meeting. We'll have the latest on our website and social media, and of course, full coverage for you tonight at 5 and 6. The Coachella Valley Rescue Mission is holding its annual toy giveaway on Thursday and are still accepting new unwrapped toys. The organization anticipates around 5,000 children will be present from 7 to 11 a.m. on Thursday morning. CVRM is asking for new toys for boys and girls ranging in age from infants to teenagers. You can drop off donations directly to the nonprofit's Van Buren Street Center in Indio. It's time to reveal our special location today. Did you guess where this is, guys?
No.
It's the Mad Cat Gallery in Rancho Mirage. It's a 1,200 square foot showroom for contemporary artists with a fresh perspective. Oh, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
And before we go, I wanted to tell you a little positive update from the Living Desert yesterday on the search for their missing bird, Peely. Peely is a southern ground hornbill that escaped last Thursday and was safely located and returned to its habitat at the zoo. What a cool looking bird. Peely was found at the Village Country Club in Indian Wells yesterday morning after a series of reported sightings from locals. That must have been a little shocker.
You
Wake
wanted
up.
lunch.
Oh, good morning. And what is that on the lawn? I mean, I think this is the third animal that I've actually seen escape from the zoo. I'm curious how they get out.
It's like Madagascar in real life.
is. One time I looked on the Nextdoor app and they're like, a fox is loose. And the Living Desert is right down the street from my house. And I was outside going, are you back here? I would love that. A little fox sighting in the backyard. So
okay,
nice.
sure, yeah.
I'll take
Wildlife.
it. Wildlife.
Forecast today, like yesterday, lots of sunshine, except a few clouds moving in late in the day. Middle 80s, above normal numbers by about 15 degrees. Yeah, another warm one for us. Dry air will be in place with these highs. 85 degrees in Palm Springs, Indio, 86, Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, and Palm Desert. 82 degrees under partly cloudy skies at Desert Hot Springs, 82 at Cabazon. More of the same Wednesday and Thursday with more sunshine for the area. But we could see some changes coming your way on Christmas Eve.
Ooh.
Chance of rain for Southern California, cooler air for the valley. Doesn't look like we'll see anything here, but stay tuned. Things will change.
Oh, thank God. I have outdoor dinner reservations. Woo! That would have not been a good thing. Thanks for being with us.